Hello, my name is Krista. I'm unemployed and I'm trying to find job somewhere. I have constructed this element. I call that element solid model. And I put in here a text with the beautiful name Volvo. And I'm writing here in Swedish, jag kan lära era elever CAD, matematik, fysik och fordonsteknik. Which means in English, I can learn your student CAD, mathematics, physics, and vehicle mechanics, something like that. From beginning, I'm a mechanic, so I know everything about the vehicles. So here I have a putting one differential equation, you see here, and here is the solution. I'm explaining this equation here. This equation is constructed from me. So I'm trying to find job somewhere. I can be a gymnasium teacher. I have a good knowledge about mathematics, physics, and another things. I'm a handy. I can do everything. So okay, let me show how I have constructed this element, this solid model. Let me start here somewhere. Okay, so first I have constructing this by using the revolving by this dimension. I think I have taken the front plane. Let me put the plane here. So, no, it's not front, it's the right plane. So I have revolving this one here, and I receive this. We can call this cylinder. Okay. So now let me take the second section. After that, I have constructed this figure here. The dimension is look like here. This is 100, and this radii here is the 50. So I will put, but they don't function because, but you see that this is the 50 and don't care about it. Okay, so now you have this figure, and I'm extruding this one, and the dimension of this extrude is, let me put 200. So, okay. And then after that, I have insert one plane here. And I'd like to do one thickness for another thing, which comes now. Insert here. So I will constructing this one here. So let me edit this. It looks like this. So if you like the sketch, so you must take here the projection of this line here. And after that, you can take this line here, and here you have a radius of 70. Okay, so you have this distance and this to 90. Okay, and so the extrude was the, let me put 30 here. So just okay. Okay. So now it's time to take a two circle here. I have taken a center line, diagonal like this, diagonal like this, to circle, which is the symmetry here, the symmetrical. And then you go out and no, you go out, okay. And you have this one to the next. This means that you can take to the next surface. And then you remove the material and everything is okay. And I did here a round. And the round here is the 50 millimeters. So you see, I don't know what's happened here. 50. So, okay. And after that, we're taking this hole here. I did that with extrude. And this one is here 40 millimeters. I go out. And the hole is to the next section. With this one here. It's okay. Okay. And after that, I take a lot of round here. The round is all these things you see here around is the same everywhere. And the round is I think is, let me see how much is. It is probably 2 millimeters. Okay. And so after that, I have putting a lot of here. I have putting a plane and the second plane. This one here. And after that, third plane. So now is the time to put a text Volvo. So let me see how I look at that. This is beautiful text Volvo. Okay, we go out now. So after that, I will warp this text. And how can you do that? You go to the model, editing, warping this text here. Okay. I will cancel this one. It's the insert here. So after that, when you have a warping this text, you must project this by using let me see. Yes. So you must project this one here from this here. And you do that by you editing this text. Okay, I must go out here. I will show in the separate windows that in the separate video. Okay, that's it. So now, after that, I have a constructing this thread is approximately, I think, this 20 millimeters, something like that. And when I did that, I have a mirrored this in another site. So let me see what is this. Yes, y a Canlera era 11. Volvo y a Canlera era 11. It stands here. So which means I can learn your students. CAD, Mathematik, Physik, och. It means CAD, mathematics, physics, and let me, so, and finally, so, and Fordonsteknik, which means mechanical engineering or vehicle engineering, you can call that. It's very difficult name. Okay, so now I did the same procedure here. Let me insert here. I have a warping this text. And after that, I did offset. Offset, okay, let's see. So I will do the separate video for this text so I can show to the people how I did that. It's the long procedure. Okay. So now we have this one. And let me insert here. We have a now Fordonsteknik, and after that they are coming another plane. This is this datum plane. Insert here. So let me hide this. Okay. So we have a lot of plane. So I'd like to hide this. So, okay. So now we have this, and I am warping this text. This is the differential equation. Try to solve this differential equation. It's a very beautiful equation. And I have a warping this text from here to here. And now coming, there will come the solution. And here is the solution of this equation. So that's it. So I'd like to work somewhere in gymnasy school here in Gothenburg. I have a knowledge. I can, and I have a good idea. So now when I'm here, let me tell you this differential equation, how I did that. So I'm using MathType, which is a very good program. This look like here. Here is the löst differentiala equationen in Swedish, but in English we say that calculate this differential equation. Okay, when we have this one here, so we take a first characteristic equation, or in Swedish, karaktäristisk ekvation, and we take this equation, and now when we have a I here, I taking that's like a quadratic equation. Here I have a second derivative, and I writing that this is the r power 2 minus 6r, which is this one. And I'm taking here, I'm taking that I is equal R. Okay? So when you have this one, so you have this quadratic equation. And after that, we taking this, we call that in Swedish kvadratkomplettering, which means R minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. This is power 2 minus 3 squared plus 5. When receiving this one here, this equation. 9 minus 5 is 4. I putting 4 in another side, where I have a r minus 3 is square root from 4. That's the plus minus. And we'll receive that r is 3 plus minus 2. And I receive it finally these two roots. And these two roots gives the, you see here, the first one is the a is equal 0, which means r is 1. And the b, the point b, is the 5 and 0. Okay? So now when we have this characteristic equation and these two roots, so now we have find the homogeneous in Swedish and the homogeneous solution in Swedish in English. So we have a E homogeneous is equal to C1 multiplied by H up the power at X plus C2 power at 5X. So now is the time to find particular listening, which is in English particular solution. And this particular solution is, I'm taking E particular is equal A multiplied by X power 2 plus B multiplied by X plus C. And when I find the first derivative of this particular solution is the 2ax plus b. Okay, and this is the second derivative. I'm sorry, I did it wrong here. Okay, so now it's good. So now we will put this in this equation here. The first one we have a 2a minus 6. We multiply by this one here, 2ax plus b plus 5, which means this whole. When we're doing this calculation, look how I have it, and I have putting the different color here, so you can see how I have calculated this equation here. So when you're following everything here, we have here the first one. I'm taking 5hx squared is equal 5x squared. This is the first one. The second one is that this one here with magenta color minus this plus 5bx is equal 3x. Okay. And finally, we have this minus this minus this. This one is equal minus 9. When you do the calculation, you're putting A is 1, and you can follow uh, uh, my calculation here, and we come into this solution that A is 1, B is 3, and C is 7, 5. So we have a find the particular solution of this equation, or particular lösning på svenska, which is ax power 2 plus bx plus c, and then is this one gives the x squared plus 3x plus 7 divided by 5, and we receive it in Swedish the allmänna lösningen or general solution, which is this one here. So we're done. That's it. Mathematics is beautiful, but you must have a job somewhere to do that. Thank you very much. I hope that you like this video. I hope that you find job somewhere to do something good for this country. Thank you, and have a nice time. Goodbye.